Hey, what's up, everybody? So check this out. So I finally got the lights up, right? Here's one of the remotes. I'll put the remotes down, but yeah, as you can see, I moved and it turned on the lights. So these lights have motion sensing. So, once you walk in or you drive your car in, and all the lights turn on and they all plug into each other into one outlet. So these were like $40 at Costco. So they're a pretty sweet deal. Yeah, so that's gonna solve my lighting problem, I guess, in this garage because it's kind of dark. You can see the comparison. It's like night and day kind of thing. But yeah, so some of you in the comments were saying, "Oh, I do a toolbox review," but yeah. So yeah, this is my toolbox. I don't have much tools in it because all my tools are at work. But yeah, here it is. That light I got was from my old Mastercraft Maximum toolbox that I had. So I just took it and put it in here. Other than that, this is like the part of this toolbox that I like the most because of this this area. It's like my workbench. Yeah. Other than that, the drawers are pretty deep. Just some simple sockets and wrenches that I got. But other than that, it's pretty empty. There's some random stuff. I got a high pressure fuel pump from a Hyundai that was because I was. Back in the day they were failing, so I had to test one just to stick in. Not hard to replace, but they still kind of leak too. So yes, screwdrivers, empty. Yeah, old. I've had these IR tools since the last 10 years. These are the ones that I had, but I'm using the electric one, so I don't really use them anymore. Empty drawer there. This is where I keep all my bulbs, studs in case I need to replace them, washers, light bulbs, ground cables, stuff like that, and a ball just to throw around when you're not doing anything. But yeah, so that's my toolbox. I wish I didn't really got the top drawer here because I'm pretty short. I can't really reach it. Back when I was at Mazda, I had a step stool that I always had to step on to grab anything from the top. There was no space for a side locker, so I wish I had a side locker now rather than a top cabinet. But yeah, anyways, so today I am gonna be doing this Honda Fit. I'm gonna be changing the transmission filter, transmission filter and fluid. So I think my friend wants a car for his wife, so whatever I can do to it, I'm gonna do on it, so that way his wife can use it as a commuter car. So whatever I get on YouTube, I'm gonna put it into this and hopefully have a decent car for his wife to drive. So this car, I'm gonna try and do as much as I can on it. The starter is starting to it's not retracting all the time, so it makes like a noise when you release it. So let me see if I can show that to you. Let me get a key. Yeah, you hear that grinding noise when you go to release it. The starter, it doesn't retract. But yeah, a lot of times they're inside that starter, it gets a lot of junk and stuff, and the armature, or what do you call it, the Bendix drive doesn't move back and forth easily, so it needs some cleaning. Put some new brushes in it, and yeah, usually that will work. All right, so to access this transmission filter, we got to take a bolt off here. There's a 10 mil there. There's a sensor here to unplug. There's a clamp here, and there's a clamp. It's a 5.5 mil, which I never seem to have, but you can also use a Phillips. And I think that should be it. Yeah, that should be it. So I got this new mount. It's a clamp, so I can clamp it on the hood. So I can flip it upside down. Doesn't seem to want to switch directions. All right, so yeah, I had to take the battery and the battery tray out along with the air box. Not too hard to do. 10 mil, 12 mil pair of pliers is basically all you need. 5.5 mil or one of these screwdrivers to get that clamp off. But yeah, just looking around in here, you can see signs of rodents. They chewed through that, but they didn't actually chew through the wire, so that's good. Also up here too, lots of rodent poop. Yeah, so also if you're since you're in here, you can always inspect the the transmission mount. Yeah, they don't usually break, but good time to inspect it while you're in here. So yeah, let me get that transmission filter out. Right, so once you got it out, here's the old one and here's the new one. And yeah, installation is just the reverse order of it. So let me put this in, and yeah. So if any of you want to see me cut that open, I'll probably post it up in the community post. But right now I don't have anything to cut it open, so I'll probably take it to work and yeah, use my angle grinder and cut it open and see what it looks like inside. So yeah, leave a comment down below and let me know if you want to see what's in it. All right, so I've got this filter in. It only goes in one way. Well, you can actually put it in the other way, but it's not going to look right. On the Civic spark plug tube seals that somebody was asking me about, I don't think I've ever replaced them because I've never had them leak. I don't think anybody at work ever has replaced them. I know there is like a big 32 mil sock, like a nut on around that goes on the spark plug tube, but I've never attempted to remove them. It's kind of like this Honda Fit where the valve cover is separate from the spark plug holes. I don't know. I'm not even sure if they have spark plug tube seals that you're supposed to replace. But yeah, when you get a valve cover gasket from Hondas, they only come as the valve cover gasket. They don't give you a kit where it comes with the tube seals. So I've never got tube seals. The factory, over time, the spark plugs like to back off or they didn't tighten it very much. So yeah, if you've never changed your spark plugs before, you might notice when you're replacing them, they're kind of loose. I've had a couple shot out of the spark plug holes before. Even so, one of the guys actually told me, like, once in a while, if you like, even if it was my car, I would check to see if those spark plugs are tight, even though you're like you're not at the 100,000 miles or the 160,000 kilometers that they're due for. So yeah, make sure you check those spark plugs for if they didn't back off slightly or they're kind of loose, because they've have shot, like, blew a spark plug out of the spark plug hole before, and I've seen a couple of them do that. So yeah, anyways, before I put everything back together, I'm gonna drain the transmission fluid and fill it back up because the hole's there. There's also a hole back there, but you're not able to access that with everything in. So usually you just fill it where the dipstick hole is. And yeah, that would be it. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't think I need to show you guys how to drain transmission fluid and fill it back up again, but anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.